Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. In this video, we are going to cover the current affairs of 23rd of May. Which of the following social media platforms has become the team sponsor of Indian Wheelchair Cricket Association for 2019 Asia Cup? Right answer is Hello. So India's social media platform Hello has become the official team sponsor of Indian Wheelchair Cricket Association for 2019 Asia Cup. The tournament recently started in Nepal. If we talk about cricket, recently India's Miss G.S. Lakshmi has become the first ever woman to be appointed to ICC's International Panel of Match Referees. ICC stands for International Cricket Council. Apart from that, recently it was in news that Amul is the principal sponsor of Afghanistan cricket team for 2019 ICC World Cup, which will be hosted by England and Wales. On the other hand, recently Indian team won Street Child Cricket World Cup by defeating England. Apart from that, recently Miss Claire Polosak from Australia became the first female umpire to stand in men's one-day international match. It was a match between Oman and Namibia. On the other hand, Mr. Kumar Sangakkara is the first non-British president of Marylebone Cricket Club. Jokha Alharthi, who won the 2019 Man Booker International Prize, is from which country? Right answer is Oman. So, Miss Jokha Alharthi, who is from Oman, has won the 2019 Man Booker International Prize for her novel Celestial Bodies. If we talk about Oman, Oman is West Asian country and the capital of Oman is Muscat. Recently, Oman was in news because of India-Oman joint military exercise Al-Nagah. Apart from that, Oman was also in news as USA recently clinched a strategic port deal with Oman. As per this deal, USA will be able to access two strategic ports of Oman. These two ports are Port of Dakkam and Port of Salalah. These ports are located outside the Strait of Hormuz, which connects the Gulf of Oman to Persian Gulf. Apart from that, Oman is also a member of GCC. GCC stands for Gulf Cooperation Council and the members of GCC are Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, UAE, Oman and Saudi Arabia. The headquarters of GCC is in Saudi Arabia and the most recent summit of GCC also held in Saudi Arabia in Riyadh. The next summit, that is 40th summit of GCC, will be in UAE. ISRO has successfully launched its radar imaging satellite RISAT-2B through which launch vehicle? Right answer is PSLV C-46. So recently, ISRO successfully launched its newest microwave Earth observation satellite RISAT-2B through PSLV C-46. If we talk about ISRO, the headquarters of ISRO is in Bengaluru and Dr. K. Sivan is the chief of ISRO. Apart from that, recently former ISRO chairman Mr. A.S. Kiran Kumar has been conferred with France's highest civilian award. On the other hand, ISRO was also in news as recently ISRO chairman inaugurated Young Scientist program for school children. This UVIKA, that is Yuva Vigyanik Karyakram, is a 2-week summer vacation residential training program. Apart from that, ISRO was also in news as recently PSLV C-45 put the EMISAT into orbit. If we talk about EMISAT, it is India's first electronic surveillance satellite for DRDO. DRDO stands for Defense Research and Development Organization, and recently DRDO was in news as it successfully conducted its first ever anti-missile test Mission Shakti. The 8th Inde-Myanmar Coordinated Patrol has started at which of the following sites? Right answer is Port Blair. So the 8th edition of Inde-Myanmar Coordinated Patrol has started at Port Blair in Andaman and Nicobar Command. If we talk about Andaman and Nicobar, it was in news recently as the Indian Armed Forces carried out exercise Teresa Bull Strike at Teresa Island in Andaman and Nicobar. The capital of Andaman and Nicobar is Port Blair and 10-degree channel separate the Andaman from Nicobar. Indira Point is India's southernmost point and it is situated on Nicobar Islands. Apart from that, Andaman and Nicobar Command is India's only tri-service command. If we talk about Myanmar, recently India carried out Operation Sunrise to wipe out the insurgent camps which were planning to hit the Indian workers at Kaladan Transit Project. And Kaladan Transit Project is on River Kaladan in Myanmar. Apart from that, the Port Sitwe is also a joint venture between India and Myanmar. Priyanka Mohite, who has become the first Indian woman to successfully scale Mount Makalu, is from which state? Right answer is Maharashtra. So Miss Priyanka Mohite is from Maharashtra and she has become the first Indian woman to successfully scale Mount Makalu. If we talk about few other women which were in news recently Miss Zuzana Kaputova became the first female president of Slovakia. On the other hand, Miss M. Jayashree Vyas became the first independent women director of Bombay Stock Exchange, and Miss Gomti Marimathu from Tamil Nadu has clinched India's first gold medal in women's 800-meter race in 2019 Asian Athletics Championship in Qatar. Apart from that, recently Professor Najma Akhtar became the first ever women vice chancellor of Jamia Millia Islamia University. On the other hand, recently Miss Arohi Pandit became the first woman in world to cross the Atlantic Ocean solo in a light sports aircraft. Which of the following countries has launched the permanent residency system Golden Card? Right answer is UAE. So recently UAE launched permanent residency system Golden Card for expats, investors, entrepreneurs and specialized talents. If we talk about UAE, recently it was in news as PCT Humanity, which is a charity run by an Indian in UAE, has set the new Guinness World Record for its hunger relief efforts. Apart from that, UAE was also in news as recently it adopted National Artificial Intelligence Strategy 2031. If we talk about geographical location of UAE, it is also a West Asian country and the capital of UAE is Abu Dhabi. Recently Abu Dhabi was in news as the 46th session of Meeting of Foreign Ministers of OIC held in Abu Dhabi. OIC stands for Organization of Islamic Cooperation and Ms. Susma Swaraj was the guest of honor for this event. Apart from that, the Judicial Department of Abu Dhabi recently declared Hindi as third official language. On the other hand, for 2019, Sharjah in UAE has been declared as World Book Capital. For 2020, Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia will be the World Book Capital, and recently Malaysia became the member of International Criminal Court. International Criminal Court was also in news as recently Philippines officially quit it. Which Indian diplomat will be conferred the Japan's second highest national award, the Order of Rising Sun? Right answer is Mr. Shyam Saran. So Mr. Shyam Saran will be conferred with Japan's second highest national award, the Order of Rising Sun, Gold and Silver Star. If we talk about Japan, it was in news recently because of its decision to withdraw from International Whaling Commission. Japan was also in news as recently it tested fastest ever bullet train Alpha X. Apart from that, Mr. Pauranik Yogendra from Pune has become the first ethnic Indian to win an election in Japan. Japan was also in news as recently Japan's Hayabusa 2 successfully created an artificial crater on asteroid Ryugu, which Indian peacekeeper will be honored posthumously with 2019 UN Dag Hammarskjold Medal. Right answer is Mr. Jitendra Kumar. So Mr. Jitendra Kumar is among those who will be honored with prestigious 2019 UN Dag Hammarskjold Medal for courage and sacrifice in the line of duty. If we talk about UN, recently two Indians, Mr. Jitendra Kumar and Ms. Sikha Garg, were among those 115 UN peacekeepers and staff which were honored by United Nations for their sacrifice. United Nations was also in news as recently it appointed 17 global figures as new advocates of sustainable development goals. Out of these 17, Indian actress Ms. Dia Mirza is also there. Apart from that, UN was also in news as the 1267 Committee of United Nations Security Council listed Jaish-e-Mohammed chief Masood Azhar as a designated terrorist. Apart from that, UN was also in news as the 2020 UN Conference on Sustainable Use of Oceans, Seas and Marine Resources will be in Portugal in Lisbon, on which date the 2019 edition of National Anti Terrorism Day is observed in India. Right answer is 21st of May. So 21st of May is observed every year as National Anti Terrorism Day. Which of the following high courts has ruled that United Nations is not a state under Article 12 of Indian Constitution? Right answer is Delhi High Court. So recently, Delhi High Court has ruled that United Nations is not a state. That means it is not within the definition of a state which is mentioned in the Article 12 of the Indian Constitution. If we talk about few high courts, Bombay High Court has jurisdiction over Maharashtra, Dadra and Nagar Haveli, Goa, Daman and Diu. On the other hand, Kolkata High Court have jurisdiction over West Bengal and Andaman and Nicobar Islands, while Madras High Court have jurisdiction over Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, while Guwahati High Court have jurisdiction over Assam, Nagaland, Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh. On the other hand, Kerala High Court have jurisdiction over Kerala and Lakshadweep Islands, while Punjab and Haryana High Court have jurisdiction over Punjab, Haryana and Chandigarh. So as you can see, Delhi is the only union territory that is having its exclusive high court. Thank you, and that's all for the day.